Completing the score sheet tutorial. Important notes to remember. Scholar 1 manuscripts times out after remaining inactive for 3 hours. Intervals of typing free text are considered inactivity. It is suggested to click the Save button every 15 minutes. If you cut and paste your comments, it is recommended that you use a plain text editor such as WordPad or Notepad. Any fields marked with the purple required symbol require an answer before you can submit the score sheet. When the review is completed, click Submit. You can always come back to your Technical Editor Center to see the final decision. If the author submits requested revisions, you may be asked to review the next version to evaluate these revisions. The score sheet. The score sheet tab will allow you to review and score the manuscript. You will first be asked to answer 2 yes or no questions based on originality and significance. Question 1. If you answer yes to question 1, you will be required to explain in the comments box. Note: an answer of yes is an automatic decline since papers cannot be accepted under these conditions. Question 2. If you answer no to question 2, you will be required to explain in the comments box. Note: field case history should provide a new or original practical use of existing technology and should be judged accordingly. In the next section, you will be asked to answer 6 multiple choice questions based on technical content. Each question requires a rating of good, fair, or poor. Provide suggestions for improvements in the comments section. If you do not adequately support your rating, this review will be returned to you for further explanation. There are 6 required questions listed. You will be required to explain your ratings either within the comments box or by attaching an external document such as Word, Notepad, or Adobe. In this last section, you will be asked to answer 6 multiple choice questions based on ease of understanding. There are 6 required questions listed. You will be required to explain your ratings either within the comments box or by attaching an external document such as Word, Notepad, or Adobe. On the lower portion of the score sheet, enter your recommendation for publication by selecting the appropriate button. You will then have the ability to submit any confidential comments you wish to include for the Associate Editor and Executive Editor. Any comments entered into the confidential comments to the Executive Editor section will not be delivered to the author. When you need to attach a file, click the Browse button to locate the file on your computer. Then click the Attach button, which will upload the file to your score sheet. When the file has been uploaded, you will see it listed under Files Attached. You will then choose the intended reader of the file by selecting the appropriate button. Notes about submitting files for your review. If you use Word to type your comments for a review, please remove your name from the document properties before uploading the file. This will conceal your identity. If you use Adobe to annotate the file, please remove your name from the document properties before you begin adding comments. This will conceal your identity. Please do not submit scans of handwritten comments. They are often very difficult for the authors to read. They can also appear demoralizing to an author. If it is easier for you to mark up a paper as you read, then please take a few minutes to highlight your key technical concerns in a Word document. Note the page and line numbers for clarity. This will be very helpful to the author in explaining where to focus to improve the technical quality of the paper. Completing your review. Select Save as Draft to save your work on the score sheet without sending it to the Associate Editor. Select Submit to save the score sheet and send it to the Associate Editor. Select Print Saved Version to open a pop-up window with a printable version of the score sheet. Thank you for watching Completing the Score Sheet tutorial.